Okay. You see, what happened today has never happened in the history of Malaysia or the Commonwealth. Yeah? You remember this case, Datuk Seri Najib was charged in the Sessions Court first, and then the AG used what they call a 418A certificate, transfer the case to the High Court, and that's how it landed, first of all, before Justice Sufian, kemudiannya before Justice Nazlan. Now, Justice Sufian and Justice Nazlan has decided on many issues already. Not the trial hasn't begun, but many issues towards the trial, like for instance the gag order, and then the question of whether the fiat certificate must be given to us. Thirdly, whether all statements and documents recorded during the preparation of the investigation ought to be provided to us. So all these were already decided. In fact, this afternoon, the appeal on those questions is before the Court of Appeal. We're going to be there at 2:30. And then, the last occasion, you remember, 3 additional charges were prepared. And they say, we want this to be joint dengan the present one. That was 2 weeks ago. You remember? The trial is so imminently near. Okay? Under any normal circumstances, any normal case, this trial cannot go on. Because you're giving us something new, and then you want to start the case on the 12th. It is completely bonkers. Okay? But this is what the prosecution did today. After I asked for time last week to answer today, we came fully prepared. Most of us did not sleep because we got very little time to prepare, because we have to prepare the trial, we have to prepare the appeal this afternoon and tomorrow, and we have to prepare the main trial on the 12th. Okay? So today is also another preparation. So we didn't sleep. We came in. The Attorney General dropped a bomb on us and say, we want to make it easy. We want to withdraw the new charges that we preferred, and for which we asked for joint trial. For which the court asked, prepare and come and submit whether it should be a joint trial. You just imagine if you are the accused person. 3 new charges brought, you get surprised last week, you say, my goodness, macam mana? You put 3 new charges to be joint trial, and I've got another week to prepare. These are 3 new cases, nothing to do with the old cases. The money is different, the amount is different, the banking account, some of them are different, and the period is 6 months different. So which means a new case. How can you compel me to go on the trial? Okay? You must bear in mind, we have never asked for postponement for no good reason. You caused us to ask for postponement. In Datuk Seri Anwar Ibrahim case, almost 70 times postponement during the trial. Almost 70 times were given. Here we said there's an excellent reason for you to postpone this trial, because you have just caused this severe dislocation to us. It's done by the prosecution to us. Okay? So anyway, they stood up, they say, we want to withdraw the 3 new charges, because we think it'll be better for the case, so that there is no delay on the trial. But if you have got that in mind, and if you're a decent Attorney General, shouldn't you tell us a lot earlier so that we don't have to prepare? So that we concentrate on preparing the main case. Isn't that correct? Yeah? So what is your intention? Are you trying to sabotage us in our preparation of the main case by doing this? Okay? That's number 1. Number 2, they say, as a result of Semenyih Jaya. Semenyih Jaya was decided in 2017, Federal Court. And Indira Gandhi was decided in 2018, 1 year and 2 years ago. They say as a result of those cases, they had 1 to 2 years to think about it. And mind you, the Attorney General claims he is a constitutional law expert. And he had Datuk Sri Ram as well, who also claimed to be a constitutional law expert. Can't you think for the last 2 years whether your 418A certificate is valid or not? Okay? Why suddenly, on the eve of the trial, you come and tell the court, I have second view about my certificate, it may not be valid. Can I withdraw it? Suggested to the court. And he says, when you allow for me to withdraw, he's not asking for permission. I'm withdrawing it. Dia may suka lah. Dia masuk, dia kata, I withdraw it. So dia kata, when I withdraw, the matter automatically go to the sessions court. Then we will ask for retransfer to High Court using 417 pula. Okay? That's first method. But second method, dia kata, you as a judge, once you go back to the sessions court, you can use suo motu. I mean, you on your own initiative can transfer it back to your court. Okay. So now, can you imagine if the Attorney General himself thinks that his certificate is not valid, there's a problem with it, shouldn't the court pay a lot more attention to it and say, okay, I want to hear a lot more submission, I want to know the impact. What is the impact? Because I've already made a lot of decisions. I don't know whether your certificate is valid or not. But in any case, even if it is valid, because as it is, it has not been declared invalid, but he fears it will be declared invalid. Shouldn't you, even on the basis that it is valid, because you now withdraw the 418A certificate, aren't all the proceedings that has happened under 418A certificate invalid? Because the certificate is no longer there. So we want to know what is the effect. What is the effect of the 3 appeals today in the afternoon? What is the effect of what has already transpired? Shouldn't the case go back to the sessions court and then come back, then we determine? So we say we need to know this because we are appealing this afternoon. Definitely we are appealing. And we say because of that, you have to adjourn the case. Because you have just put us, first you trouble our time, 6 days, we didn't sleep doing the matter. And secondly, we prepared for the appeal. And thirdly, we are preparing for the main case. But you trouble us. For no reason, you introduce the 3 charges, and for no reason today you say the 418A certificate is invalid. Could be invalid. So they put us into hardship. We asked the court. First of all, I'm very surprised with the court decision, because this is a matter I thought the court should have adjourned for a few days, reflect upon it properly, because this is the first time it has happened in the history of the Commonwealth. Certificate by AG is withdrawn, they mau case to pergi balik. Pergi balik. Okay, it doesn't make sense. Like a jack in the box. But the judge doesn't require time and decided to give what the prosecution asked for. Alright? That's what we are appealing. So when we are appealing, we told the judge, look, your decision has got impact constitutionally. Your decision has got impact on whether the trial that you continue on the trial will be nullity. Because this is a nullity. Nullity means tidak sah. Daripada mula-mula tak sah. So, can you stay your trial? Let us finish with the appeal on today matter and the 3 matters. Itu pun tak benar. Okay, itu pun tak benar. That is the situation. Okay. Now, as far as the prosecution is concerned, I think it is the most embarrassing thing that they have done today and on the last occasion. Embarrassing because they don't seem to know what they're doing, whether they should use 418A certificate or 417. Secondly, they did not know these 3 charges have got nothing to do with the previous charges. They asked for a joint trial. Now they realize that it may not be right. They withdraw themselves. So they masuk, they withdraw, they masuk, they withdraw 2 kali. You know, all sort of things happen. So it looks like the prosecution do not know what they do. Okay? Maybe they should get the regular people in the AG's chambers to do their work rather than importing people who do not know what they're doing. Okay?
So Tasri, how many total charges will we go into trial?
7.
7.
Yeah, 4 plus 3, 7. Instead of 10. And 3 dah withdrawn. The 3 has been withdrawn. Okay?
Especially your chances, your preparation for the 12th trial.
Well, we have been preparing a long time. But there's always last minute a lot of things. But that has been disturbed. But we think our case is very good. Okay? If you leave the judge alone, do not influence the judge. If the judge is straight, if witnesses are not coached and not fabricated evidence, we should win. Okay? Much to your surprise. My opinion is we should win. Okay? All right.
Thank you, Dashi. Thank you so much, my friend.